Here are the best Western Conference teams to not win a cup in the Cap era. The 15-16 Ducks had great depth all around and excellent goaltending, and finished first in the league on both the power play and the penalty kill. The 21-22 Flames were great all around, and statistically had the best line in the league of Johnny Gaudreau, Elias Lindholm, and Matt Tkachuk. The Blackhawks didn't really have an actual option, since all of their great teams broke the 2-year rule that I put in place. So by default, I'm going with the 2019-2020 Hawks since they made the playoffs. The Avalanche were cup contenders this past season, but unfortunately they had to play the Stars in the first round, and they were also cup contenders. Speaking of the Stars, they've had some great teams recently, but I think their 23-24 team was especially good. The Oilers have had some great teams recently, but I'm going with the 23-24 team, since their penalty kill, defense, and goaltending were playing much better than the Oilers of just this past season. Just this past year, the Kings had an amazing team with great depth and a Vezina winner in net, but unfortunately they ran into the Oilers yet again. I was debating putting the 21-22 Wild as the best, but I prefer the defensive structure of those mid-2010s Wild teams better, and I think the 16-7 team was the best version. The 06-07 Predators were great on all fronts and had legends like Peter Forsberg and Paul Kariya. There weren't many issues with this team, but they seemingly didn't match up well against the Sharks in the playoffs. Speaking of which, the Sharks as a whole are undoubtedly the best franchise to not win a cup in the Cap era. With many teams to choose from, I'm going with the 09-10 Sharks, as I felt like that was a good mix of prime Thornton and Marleau, while also having depth and goaltending. There was no other option other than the 22-23 Kraken, but they were still a great team and put up excellent 5-on-5 numbers. The 21-22 Blues were arguably better than their 2019 Cup-winning team, and they had fantastic depth from top to bottom. Just for this video, I'm going to pretend that the Arizona Coyotes share the same franchise as the Utah Mammoth, in which case the 2011-2012 team is the easy pick, as they would be the only team in franchise history to make it to the third round. For the Canucks, the easy pick is 2010-2011. The Sedin twins had some of the best chemistry we've ever seen in the league between two teammates, and the Luongo-Schneider tandem was among the best in the league. My only complaint of this team was their lack of forward depth, especially on the wing. There isn't a lot to choose from for the Vegas Golden Knights due to the 2-year rule I put in place, but I'm going to go with the 1920 team, as they built upon their expansion team by adding key pieces. For the Jets, I'm going to go with this past year, even though they thoroughly disappointed us in the playoffs. They had the potential to go so much further than they did. Stay tuned for part 2 when I go through all the teams in the Eastern Conference.